All right, everybody, we're going to play some Fortnite tonight. Not a lot of Fortnite, I don't think. I just mainly want to get to the Death Star, not Death Star, the Star Destroyer, and show off what it looks like on the Switch because it obviously looks worse than it does on the PlayStation. Um, but this event just started today where you can get the Star Destroyer, and I think you get about a minute, minute and a half to fire down on people on the island. I did get a chance to do this earlier when I downloaded the update, and so we'll get into it. Um, and when I did this earlier, wasn't too difficult, but I was lucky. I had gotten a X-wing right off the bat, so I kind of flew around and stayed in the X-wing for the most part until the portal opened, and I was able to fly over to it to get to it quicker. Um, So if you really want to make sure you get a chance to try it out, that's the way to do it. I do want you to see what this looks like on a Switch because it looks terrible. Because obviously the of all the games you can play, all the systems you can play Fortnite on, I think the Switch probably looks the worst. It didn't always look bad. It's just over time, as Fortnite has gotten, um, Fortnite has just gotten better. I guess I say better, but it's got higher quality on certain things that is made it where things pop in late, where you don't always see what the skin is that everybody has on. Sometimes it just shows a default for people. Um, and it was especially funny watching it when I popped into the Star Destroyer because it took a minute for it to actually load in, so it looks very blank, um, blocky Star Destroyer when you're first loading into it. Uh, but yeah, we'll see if I can get one so we can see what it looks like on the Switch. And I'll probably do a video just offline later this week to put together, maybe doing a comparison with the Switch graphics of it versus PS4. Those are the two things I mainly play Fortnite on. Of course, also we'll have a look at Fortnite on the Switch 2 next week. Um, when the Switch 2 launches, Fortnite's definitely one of the games I'll be downloading early on to play on it, and so I'll start playing Fortnite on the Switch too. I'm assuming it's going to look as good as the PlayStation 4 version. Now, my goal is to just take this X-wing here if possible, and this guy's going to beat me to it, I think, or not because he wanted a weapon first. It is. All right, so we're going to take off in the X-wing. So I think it's after the second storm phase that the portal is going to open up for the Star Destroyer. I do think it's all the Star Wars stuff is really cool. I love seeing like the AT-AT up here. Uh, and it looks like I just unlocked the final thing I needed to for my there's another AT-AT. The final thing I needed to unlock for uh, General Grievous. So now I have finished everything in my battle pass, thankfully. Um, I think the only thing I have left, gotta finish up these party up quests, so I'll get those done. Get my map back up. We will try to grab a lightsaber once those open up. Hopefully we can get to them pretty easy. I really love seeing the Death Star in the background there. It looks so cool. I hope next year if they do another Star Wars season. Um, and I don't think maybe they wouldn't do it at 2 years in a row, but they always do. Will at least bring Star Wars stuff in around May 4th. Um, but I do kind of wish this had been a full season and not a mini season, because I've liked it quite a bit. The weapons are really nice, and I love the X-wings and TIE fighters. Now, I think next Saturday is going to be the season end event, so I actually will have the Switch 2 in time for that. I will record that. Last season end event that we had, I did not upload the video that I did. I think it's because during the end, or the last one I recorded, I think was the Juice World event, and during the final part of it, my system froze, and so I ended up not uploading that one. But we'll try to make one for the Death Star event. It should be fun, and I'll try to record it. Well, I'll record it on a Switch 2. It should look good on there. I know this is a really cheap method to um, get this, but I just want to show it off, and then we will just want to show it off, and then we'll move on to other games. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But this, yeah, this was been a fun season. Um, I did actually win the game that I was playing earlier. Uh, so I think I have a crown right now. We'll see if I make it to the end of this one. See, I've not seen any lightsabers pop up yet. Surprising. Oh, wow. So we're close to it. So we will, there we go, we'll take it. So here's the Star Destroyer. See, I like everything. It's all the graphics is not loaded in. Uh, so we'll definitely do a comparison with the PS4 version. But yeah, this is really cool. So you just fire down, rain destruction on the island. And again, just look at the how this looks on the Switch. It does show you where people are. So I haven't actually experienced this yet from the other side. Because like I said, I've gotten Star Destroyer both times I've done this. I think those are just NPCs. Just clone troopers. Yeah, but that's it. it's really cool. Really fun that they put that in here. Um, do I like it better than Godzilla? I don't know about that. Ooh, this is a bad place for me to be because I have no weapons. I think that's a player with Chewbacca as a follower. Pretty sure it's a player. Come on, Palpatine. Ooh. I think I like Godzilla better than the Star Destroyer, but it's still really cool. All these impossible shots from the Star Destroyer are pretty funny. But if you really want to get the Star Destroyer, um, that's one method to kind of help increase your chances is to just be in the air, moving around. It's cheap, but it's a good way to just make sure that you're able to get to it quickly, hopefully. No guarantees, but it's a better guarantee than other alternatives of just trying to run around and hope you can reach it in time. Hmm. I'll grab this. I've been playing Fortnite on the Switch for a while. I guess since Chapter 2 started, I've always been playing on the Switch. I play on, like I said, I play on my PlayStation 4 as well. When I first played, I started playing on the Xbox. So. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this game looks on the Switch too. And like I said, it'll be one of the early games that I download. I don't. Well, I might start the download when I get the system home next Thursday. But um, when I start streaming Thursday, we will be streaming Mario Kart and Mario Kart World, and that is the game that we will uh, be playing online. Hopefully, if you want to play with me, you'll join in. Alright, 12 players remaining. Ooh, there's somebody with a medallion here. Somebody drop a med kit around here. There we go. Ten players left. All right. Yeah, the medallion. I don't even think I've defeated her to get that medallion. I've defeated Vader before, but somebody else shoot me, or was that? Hang on, these. Use some shields. There might have been some food. I'll take what I can get. Wait, is there a chest in here? It was on the roof. Just a med kit, not what I was looking for. Let's see. There we go. So help a little bit. I know some people don't care for the Star Wars stuff, and so I know that they are probably hating this season. But as a Star Wars fan, I have always enjoyed when they put the lightsabers in the game. But what's your opinion? What's your take? What's your taste? I guess when it comes to Fortnite. Do you hate the Star Wars stuff, or do you still like it? So the final two players are over this way. Or the final player is over this way. I was hoping to catch them before that ended. There they are. Nice. Oh my gosh. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn off. I'll probably get copyright for that because I think I forgot to turn off I the music. So last time I emoted after a match, whatever emote it was I picked, the song got copyright. Um, just like it, some country it wouldn't let it play in was the only issue. So I didn't really worry myself with it too much, but I totally forgot about that. All right, so the last parts for Grievous, we have everything. Cool deal. So let's move on to something else. I just wanted to show that off, and we got something done. So it is 10:16. I'm not going to be on as long as I have other nights. I have some things I have to get done around the house before tomorrow morning. I've been working on it. I have a couch getting delivered in the morning. I did get that space cleaned out. I've got to move the old couch, and I'm not really sure where I'm putting it in the meantime before I'm able to get it out of here and trash it. So I have an idea, but I'm gonna have to move a lot of other stuff to get that to work. So we'll see if I can make that happen tonight. Well, I pretty much have to. All right, so I don't want to get too caught up in Smash Brothers. We've been playing a lot of Smash Brothers, which has been great. I've been loving it. A lot of people have been playing, but I think I think I should go into Mario Kart because we didn't get to play it last night, and we're only going to play so much more of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe once World comes out. So let me switch out the cards. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We have put Mario Kart in, and so let's go ahead and get some Mario Kart game. Okay. Whew. So what is it? It is 10:19. So I'll play till about 10:45, and then wrap it up for tonight. Um, we will definitely get some more um, live stream stuff going as we count down to Switch 2. Um, Probably not Friday or Saturday, um, but I might do some stuff on Probably won't be till Tuesday, actually. This will probably be the last live stream this week. Then next week it'll be Tuesday. Well, not Wednesday even. It'll be Tuesday on the Switch. Tuesday will be the last night I stream on the Switch. And then before the Switch too. I don't know if I'll ever go back to stream anything on the Switch, but then Wednesday night I'll go to the midnight launch. I might do some live footage at the midnight launch, and then when I get home, I will hook up my Switch 2. I will already have everything ready as far as the Elgato and everything set up to start capturing footage. And you will all get to join me as I play for the first time. I'll play online Mario Kart for the first time, so it'll be new to me. I won't know anything yet. I'm excited about it. I'm imagining my stream is going to start about 1 a.m. My plan is to go at least from 1 to 2 that morning, maybe 1 to 3. And then the next day, I'll probably stream again after lunch. Maybe before, but Thursday is going to be, I'll have a lot of stuff going on for Switch 2 Thursday as far as live stuff, because I will, I took the day off work for that purpose, so I might even be streaming that morning again, because we'll be doing Street Fighter 6 and Mario Kart World. Also, like I said, I'm going to download Fortnite, so I'll have that. We'll get to compare, see how the Switch 2 version of Fortnite looks. And what else? Let's see. I'm trying to think if I'm going to get any other games right off the bat. That might be the only games I have to start out with. I mean, I've already got Street Fighter 6 and Mario Kart paid for and pre-ordered, but when it comes to the rest of them, like Fortnite's free already, of course, so I already have my account, Epic account for that. But we'll see. Stuff I know I'm going to get when it does get released, stuff like Final Fantasy Remake, which I do have for my PS4, which has a fantastic theme with Renoa, with Tifa. I wish there was a Final Fantasy VIII remake. There's a really great Tifa background on my PlayStation from that. But I didn't get a PS5 yet, so I haven't played the the extra content that was released for the remake. And sounds like they're going to release the whole trilogy for remake on the Switch 2 as well, so I think I'm just going to go with it on Switch 2. Kind of way to get back what I lost back in the day when Square moved from Nintendo to Sony. It's kind of interesting that they do stuff for everything now. I'm glad their relationship's kind of mended with Nintendo, and I've really been enjoying playing through the Pixel remasters. If you've never played Final Fantasy, I think the Pixel remasters are a fine way to introduce yourself to the original games. Definitely, I think 6 was fine in the Pixel remaster. That's my favorite Final Fantasy game, and it was great. I think certain things in it looked really good the way they were redone, particularly the opera scene. But the other games too, Final Fantasy, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, they were all a lot of fun. I'm working on 5 right now, so I should be able to finish it before Switch 2 launch. One thing that I really like about it is the fact that they have the boost, so you can level up faster, get more money faster. Just make your way through the game quicker, easier, so you don't have to grind for anything. But it's, purely up to you if you want to do it at all. You can even make it harder for yourself if you want to. But they stop running my mouth so I can play and focus on what I'm doing. Not that that'll make me any better necessarily. I'm doing terrible on that turn right now for some reason tonight. I did pre-order the Pro controller, so we'll get to try that out on Thursday next week. I was debating if I was going to get it right away or not, but ultimately I did want it, and it's always good to have extra Pro controllers when I've got friends over and I can use the ones I already have from the original Switch. Alright, let's see if we can do better with this. Not my best showing. Not my favorite course, but I do like the course. That one turn, I was just doing really bad to it. I'm just not getting any options of things I actually want to race on. I'm going to get rid of my face here. Oh my gosh, that was the stupidest thing. I don't know why I thought I was going to be fine on it. Clearly I wasn't. Oh gosh. I haven't missed that turn up this whole time. course, I hit myself. Not very good. Solid ninth place. Ooh. I wonder how long the community for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to last after World comes out. I'm sure it'll be going on for quite a while. I do wonder if people are still just playing regular Mario Kart 8 for quite a while as well after this game came out. I do think it's interesting with the Switch 2 that, I mean, of course, Mario Kart 8 is brand new, or Mario Kart World is going to be brand new. There's not a lot of other brand new games that I'm super excited about on launch day. I think Donkey Kong is later on. I do want to play that. But there are a lot of games that I did not play yet. I could have played, like, but I just never got, like Street Fighter 6. I never got yet. So I'm glad that I'll be able to pick that up with all the DLC so far. And I'm hoping that Fatal Fury City of the Wolves will come eventually, but we'll see. And some of those games I wanted to play, but I just didn't get, like Cyberpunk. Um, and I don't know if I was just burnt out at the time. I was busy with other stuff, but maybe this will kind of reinvigorate me to play some stuff that I missed because I've just been busy with other things. If we get a new Smash Brothers, how many years do you think that it's going to be till we get one? Though I would think it's going to be at least 4 years before we get another Smash Brothers. Probably maybe 5, but it's 12 books. But I just feel like right now Kirby Air Riders is what's being worked on really by that team. So after that comes out, there will probably be a break before we get um, any kind of Smash Brothers stuff. I would imagine. I would love for it to be sooner, but I just think it's going to be probably at least 4 years. But this last week, playing Smash Brothers online has really shown me that I kind of neglected it as far as the online play aspect. I've played it a lot, played through it and played it with friends a lot, but the online's actually been really good on the Switch. It was a little rough the first night, but I think that was due to the storm here. It was causing some issues with my internet connection. But the other times we streamed it, it was smooth. But smoothed out that night, and then it was really smooth last night in all the games. So a lot of people were having fun playing that online. I would play more Smash tonight, but like I said, I got some things I need to get to around the house, so I'll focus on getting that stuff done. Should have saved that stupid sound box. Well, I was doing pretty well for a minute. Hmm. Grief. At least I got sixth on that one. Oh, gosh. Probably got 2 or 3 more matches, and then that would be it. 2 or 3 more races. off to a great start. I haven't really watched too much stuff on the Mario Kart World outside of the Direct. Um, so I'm hoping I'll be surprised on some stuff. Um, wasn't intentionally trying to not spoil myself on things, but I just haven't spent any time really trying to look up videos or watch anything on the game. So it'll be really fresh playing it on Thursday night or Thursday morning, yes. The last time I was at a midnight release was for the Wii. Was for the Switch. Um, I did go to one for the Wii. That was a really memorable one. That was a lot of fun. I remember. I think that was at Walmart. I got that. That we had a ton of people. People. There was a guy that bought a laptop and some controllers, and he had a bunch of like fighting games and stuff on there. We were playing stuff while we were waiting because they set us up in the garden section. We had a bunch of chairs. And we were able to wait out in there for the release of the console. That was a really memorable one. When I did wait for the Switch, it was at Best Buy, where I'll be going for the Switch 2. Same Best Buy that I'll be going to for the Switch 2. I bought the Switch. I bought Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and I think that's all I got on launch day. I got some amiibo, I think, and I got the collector's edition of Zelda that came with the case for the Switch. I don't have a case yet pre-ordered for the Switch 2. I'm probably going to wait and see which one I want. Because I got the case for free, because I got the case with the collector's edition of Zelda. It wasn't free since I was paying for it, but I never bought another case. I had that one, and it looks really cool. But I would like to get, this time I'll be able to choose better, what I want for my case. So I'd like to pick one out nice that I like. And I wonder if anybody will be making any custom cases. Trying to focus. Sometimes I feel like people get hit and don't even stop. That's probably my best showing tonight. Third place, that's pretty good. One more race. And then I am going to get back to doing boring stuff around here, cleaning up my place. I don't know what that was. So I started voice chat. Is that like voice chat through the app that they had? I've never used that voice chat that they used on the app. Um, I have a headset for my Switch, and I need to fix it because I haven't used it. Yeah, I haven't used it in a long time. But I used it sometimes for Fortnite. Back when I used to talk to people, I don't talk to people on Fortnite anymore. Um, it got to be so many cases where it's just kids on there, and sometimes they can be irritating on the microphone. And I really don't have any reason to coordinate attacks with anybody on Fortnite. It's not necessary. Now, when I've played Overwatch on the Switch, it's been beneficial in the past, but I stopped playing Overwatch though when not when Overwatch 2 came out. I've played a little bit of Overwatch 2, but generally I kind of fell off of Overwatch. I still like it, but I would rather it be third person. I feel like you collect different, skins for characters and stuff, but you can't see your characters, so what's the point? I would rather it be more like Marvel Rivals. Also, last night I did play some Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I was hoping to play online, but nobody else really hopped on. But if you have Ultimate Alliance 3 for the Switch and you would like to play, leave a comment and I will try to set up another night for Ultimate Alliance 3. Well, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good. Oh. Now I gotta catch up. Well, maybe it was good because the blue shell was coming. One of the little things about Mario Kart World I am excited about is the costumes. Uh, might seem kind of silly, but I just think it's always neat when you can have different outfits for your characters in games and you can choose what you like. So unlocking those will be fun. Another third place, not bad. At least I did better towards the end than I did towards the beginning. Um, but I hope if you've watched any of this tonight that you've enjoyed it, and if you're watching this on replay, I hope you are enjoying that. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I am still 8 people away from 500. So I'm looking forward to hitting 500 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing to me if you have already. Um, and still on that march to eventually hit 1,000. Uh, but 500 is great. I was hoping to hit 500 last year, and I just didn't make videos as often as I should have. So, but that's it for tonight. Have a great one. I will catch you in the next video.